Hi, I'm Karl Heithecker, and I'd like to introduce to everyone the very first production intent model KS5 electric 5-string bass. The KS5 bass began, I would say, around 2007. I designed this instrument all in 3D environment in CATIA V5. CATIA is used commonly for automotive, Boeing aircraft, pretty much anything that needs to be designed, it needs to be done perfect. It's a wonderful software, and I think everyone can see by the likes of this instrument that it allowed me to do a lot of things that conventional luthier guitar building it makes quite difficult. So anyways, my background, I've been involved in computer-aided design since the middle 80s. I've been in business twice in plastic injection tooling. I've built a number of special components in CNC, computer-aided design, programming, things of that nature, and I've been a musician since 1975. For that reason, throughout the 2000 period until present, it's a very difficult industrial environment here, especially in Michigan, and trying to keep a job is a tough thing, and I've had my ups and downs in that area. During the down times, during periods of unemployment, I decided to design the KS5 because I knew exactly what I was looking for. I wanted an instrument that was unique as far as its styling and its shape. I wanted something fluid. I didn't want hard lines, I didn't want hard edges. I wanted something that almost like what you might see in an automobile. And I would hope that everyone would agree I may have accomplished that. Getting to the construction of the instrument, it is a neck-through bass, something that I'm fond of, and nothing against bolt-on necks, but I believe that a neck-through instrument is more stable when the temperature and the humidity and things like that change throughout the seasons. And I also believe it is a bit more sustained, and for that reason I've gravitated towards the neck-through instruments. The construction of the instrument, as far as the woods go, start with the neck. This is a figured purple heart neck. It has, featuring down the center, is a flame maple, nice piece of flame. Going to the body on the front, most people at this point would know that's bird's eye maple. It's a very high quality. I was very fortunate to get a hold of this board. The front body wood and the rear body wood are from the same board. A little bit darker on the back. It's more of the heartwood from the tree. Again, going to the front, you can see the laminations of the neck through with the center flame maple. On the back I added an accent of Madagascar black ebony, just do something a little different, something I haven't seen before on an instrument. As well as the front, the fretboard is also Madagascar black ebony. The frets are actually from Luther Mercantile. They are phosphor bronze, similar to what Warwick uses. I think they're a real excellent material for frets. The bridge is another component that I designed in CATIA, and I designed it specifically to follow the contour of the body. I thought it was a nice touch. Cut from Air Force aluminum, chrome plated. It features hardware from Hipshot Company. They were nice enough to sell me the saddles, the springs, and the related hardware. On the back, matching a whole pattern in the front of the bridge, is also an aluminum ferrule. It's a one-piece ferrule. Again, follows the contour of the body. Strings are loaded through the ferrule if you choose to do that, like a 35-inch scale set of strings. But this particular set is a 34-inch scale set, so I have attached them on the back of the bridge, which is typical of what you see today. So there are two options: 35-inch scale set through the body, 34-inch scale set attached to the back side of the bridge. Getting to the headstock, again, Hipshot hardware, ultralight tuners. I think they're great. A lot of builders are using these today. I have a truss rod cover, also Madagascar ebony. My logo, the H, is CNC cut from a 100-year-old Bakelite poker chip. Just happened to have them lying around, and they cut real well. That's inlaid into a pocket that was CNC cut right into the headstock. It turned out really good. The nut is sterling silver, which is, some would say, is a bit of an overkill. I know Ken Smith and other builders like to use brass, and I was going to do that, but I had a source for sterling silver, so I went for it. And here we have it, and I think it looks really great. Tonal is exactly the same as brass. Going back to the headstock, rear side, again, there is a little raised design here, kind of it's sort of a fleur-de-lis. It blends into the volute. Another design that you're going to see on basses today is for strength, and it's a nice little touch. And of course, I kind of borrowed that from Ken Smith's designs. I thought it was pretty neat, so I did my own little design in a fleur-de-lis. The scale length is a hybrid. There's been some argument over the years. Lakeland uses a 35-inch scale. I think Yamaha does as well. Fender, Music Man, they're traditionally 34-inch scale, so I decided on this one I would go with a 34.5-inch scale. So best of both worlds. I think it does improve the low B as far as the sound and the sustain of the low B. All around, it's got a really nice feel to it. Very comfortable instrument. Very thin neck, in fact thinner than the Ken Smith. And it's a great instrument, nitrocellulose finish, which I happen to favor. And it's one I hope to keep for the rest of my life, and certainly hope to be building more for people as time goes by. But for now, it's the very first one. Here it is, the KS5 high string bass.